he's got a dog, Bird.
Yeah.
And they look alike, like Mr. Wiggles. So I was at the doggy park on Sunday. Remember I was telling you the lady about my mom? She thinks she has dementia and she's stealing all her shit.
Yeah.
So Rick, he lives across the street from her in the same neighborhood. And so he goes to the doggy park all the time.
2 hours later.
And the neighbor, he goes, Brian, this is Jill. I go, wow, what a trip. And her dog's name is Wiggles too. And they look a lot alike.
What the fuck? This is what you waste my time for? I thought it was gonna be something good, dog. I thought it was gonna be something good. What's up, y'all? Back at it again. It's been a little bit since we had a shop video. Boys been grinding. We got a lot of good progress in all the projects we have, so we're gonna get straight to it. But first off, I wanted to thank each and every person that has subscribed and shared or liked our YouTube channel. We have finally hit 1K subscribers, which for us is big. Obviously, we're slow at getting this going, but wanted to say thank you to everybody. Now go ahead and tell your mama, your grandmother, your auntie, the little leprechaun gnome in front of your house, tell everybody, all right? Let's get it moving. Right now, we are on the 62 Impala, which you guys have seen with us for a minute. It's almost ready for paint right here. We got Pringles over here doing the final block on the bodywork. We already have 2 dry blocks on it. We got the last guide coat. It was key for this car to have the body line straight and then the trunk, door, and hood gaps perfect, because a lot of these are out in the streets and everybody's gaps are off. So what we've been doing is getting very, very methodical with it. And as you can see, the man over here, straight lines, straight lines, all right? The gaps. If I had a marble, I could do a marble test. Actually, shit, you know what? I'm gonna get it later. I got a little marble. We're gonna do a marble test on that shit. Set it in and just watch it roll all the way through.
Why do you have a marble?
Long story short. So anyway, when we moved in this building, there was a dude that had it before who killed himself here. Can't really say much about it.
I'm barely finding out about this.
You didn't know that shit? At night, this motherfucker is haunted. Like, straight up. Doors will close, you'll hear fucking some weird ass shit. So every time I'm here late, I always keep the music on. But anyway, there was a fucking jar of marbles that he kept in the front door. Like at the door, like to hold the door open, and they spilled. And ever since then, nobody wanted to touch them, so they're still there. But I'll touch it today. This 62 needs those cursed marbles, all right? I seriously never told you that shit?
No.
Yeah, that was in the fucking...
How many years you never told me this?
It was right here, actually. I'll show you when we get in. All right, moving on. We got Nando over here. This is the homie Raul from Dirt Direct Motorsports. If you guys need any side-by-side, Can-Ams, all that fun shit, this is what he does. He specializes in those. Makes them go fast, makes them look good, all that. So you can hit him up. But anyway, we do his trucks always. He brought this one in for us. We're doing a complete blackout. So this is 2022 GMC Denali. And Nando's over here breaking it all down. Front end's down, handles are off, window trim's all off. So we can paint it all, get it all gloss black to give it that SS blackout package. Let's go. See that? Got that salsa on right now. Mira, mira, mira. Hey, hey, hey. All right. So So we got Mondo over here right now with this 03 Chevy 1500. We're doing a Beltec 2.4 drop kit. We also got a C-notch, which he's installing right now. Beds off, ass naked, like I always like to say. Working, we working, all right? It's a little compact today because it's hot as hell outside, so we got everything inside. Here's a little update on Blake's OBS. I'm not sure how long it's been since you guys have seen it. I know you guys already know about these. I'm not gonna go too crazy on it, but we ended up changing them. Instead of 10s, which Ford Your Auto originally made, now we got 14s, all right? 14s are gonna require more work, but we'll get into that later. But let me show you a little something. Hold on real quick. Now to the good stuff. Stuff I've been holding out. Right here. The Backdate Porsche project, all right? So, Pringle's been working his magic at this and real happy with the outcome. So, as you guys know, this car came in as a 1991 and we put a 1972 front clip on it and the wide body flares off the race cars for I think 72. Now the problem is the front bumpers, rear bumpers, and obviously the side skirts would not work, or rockers should I say. The car's original side skirts were plastic and used to cover the oil cooler lines and all that, but basically the way this kit sits on the car, it was 3 inches shorter, so everything was visible. So what we went ahead and did was we made an extension of the flare, and Josh will insert pictures for you to see. Made an extension of the flare, and then made a full side skirt out of metal, and then welded that in, made an extension of the rear flare as well, and then did the inner pinch welds as well on this thing, all the way down. And this is all made out of metal. So yeah, we got like a week on this alone, but I'm real happy with the outcome. He'll show you the other side, basically how it looked. But once you look at it like this, it just kind of finalizes that like side view of the car, which I'm extremely happy with. Client hasn't seen it yet. Hopefully it'll be by next week to check out the progress. So just a little preview. This is basically what the original one had looked like, and this actually bolted to the car, but we welded in the whole complete rockers of it to match the body lines of the flares. And what we had to do was roll some sheet metal and give it that exact radius as the original one and weld it all the way through. So yeah, I'm happy about this. I'm real happy. All right, now let's go to updated progress on Pops and Z, all right? Update on Pop's Porsche. Before I show you all the metal work that was done. Oh shit, damn. I didn't even know he had a Porsche. Update on Pop's 240Z. Before I get into the metal work that was done, underneath here we had talked about his frame rails, how rotted out they were in the floor. Gotta give a shout out to one of our YouTube followers who put me on with some people that were making them previously, but through that I found out through Fitted One, give a shout out to him on IG. He referred me, actually he's building a phenomenal looking Z right now too, so go give him a follow. But he referred me to Cap Metalworks, which supplied us with, I'll show you in a second, the new frame rails to go right from the engine bay, and instead of coming about 3/4 ways through the floor, they actually go all the way out to the back of the floor. So I'm gonna bring this down so I can show it to you and then continue on with the car. Okay. All right, what you are looking at right now is the finalized product of the ulterior motive shop fender flares, which we have welded and refitted, reshaped to this 240Z fender. All right, came out really good. We did an inner pinch weld as well, so it wasn't just a raw metal. And obviously we floated it down, made it look just like an original panel. on all 4 corners. So it's got an inner lip instead of it just being raw metal. So real happy with how these came out. They give us the clearance we needed. And one of the other key parts, everyone I know is upset, but this is a Z Motorsports carbon fiber lip, which obviously we're not gonna keep carbon, but we ended up having to cut and flare this out to meet with the fenders. Now this is almost done. We just gotta do some mounting, but real happy with how that came out as well. So now the front lip flows and extends into the fender flares. And then I'll show you on the back side. You gotta hop over, all right? Oh God, what the shit?
Old man legs.
Oh, I can't lift my shit up no more, man. That's it. Anyway, on the rear.
Why didn't we just go around right here? Or why didn't we just hop this? Why do we walk all the way around over there?
There was a little wall there. I wanted to go that way. Don't worry about what I do, all right?
Just made it 10 times harder.
Nah, I wanted to make sure you was in shape, all right? Obviously, I'm the one that with the bad knees. The rear flares normally ended to about here. We still need to kind of finalize everything, but Fernando, AKA Nando, made an extension from this flare to go all the way down, tapered into the bottom of the quarter, which now finishes off that look. The problem was, normally everyone just made the kind of plastic riveted in or bolted in flares, but they only go to about there, right? I wanted this thing to look like it came with the car, flowed in with it, and that's what we did. Real happy with the outcome. Here are the finished masterpieces from Cap Metalworks. And these are the frame rails. Fucking lovely, lovely. I'm actually a little excited to install them. Spam, what is this? SS. Hello? Fucking spam calls, dog. That's bullshit. All right. On to the next. What else we got? As the past weeks for the crew have been lovely, we've been doing a lot of fabrication right here for Project Jeep. We could not find anyone to make us a tank in a reasonable turnaround time. So Vlad and Austin have killed it at basically, I forgot to even talk about Blake's truck and now this Jeep tank. We fabricated these aluminum fuel cells with the LS drop-in pumps. Come here, come. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. The craftsmanship, look at this. Just bam. This is all OEM pumps, locking, but the tanks are custom. Gotta say I love this. Anyone looking for fuel cells, hit us up. We are now manufacturing them, all right? Let's go to Adrian's briefly. Obviously, Adrian's and Blake's have their own videos, but I don't think we've talked about this or seen this on the ground. Yeah. So here is the IROC with the Umi suspension, Forged Star wheels, LS swapped, custom exhaust on the ground. This is the ride height. Just briefly, have you come check out the engine bay. Last thing we need to do right now is to fab up an intake system for this car, and it's pretty much road ready. Vlad is now finalizing just the gauges because the Holly Pro Dash is not in stock right now. And for Blake's vehicle, sorry Blake, we had an odometer gauges, but Blake's is a little bit further along, so we are temporarily installing these odometer gauges in this so we can actually have this thing street ready. All right, don't mind. You go by his toolbox, he got a little fridge, it's full of hot pockets and shit. Love it, love it. All right.
Oh, that's bad. That's when you know it's bad.
Hey, look, when you can't go to lunch, you know you go back there, there's always hot pockets there. All right, that's it. You got good footage of them all there. Yeah. What the fuck are you doing?
Stretching my back, I gotta crack.
That little T-Rex. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna crack my back right now. It's gonna crack pretty good.
That's just fucking. You're excited because Jurassic Park's coming out this week, huh?
I thought you weren't gonna notice that.
How the fuck, man? It's still just morphed into a goddamn T-Rex.
This is why I'm glad I'm behind the camera.
I mean, I must have to pull in the footage from the shop cameras. The best part was you're holding the camera, so I was like, kind of like that. All right.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank y'all for tuning in. I wish everybody would have seen that shit, huh?
I'm glad nobody saw it.
All right, once again,
All right,
thank y'all.
once again, thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate you, everyone that has subscribed. Make sure to tell everyone about it. We got to get our followers up. We're trying to hit 2K, 3K, 10K. You know, we're trying to get paid off this, you know? Want to get a little show, you know, get the crew out there, you know, something fun. All right, till the next one. Shit, we actually gonna be doing a build breakdown with Adrian shortly, so stay tuned for that. All right, I'm out. Peace.